I get the ER card, start it with Xingqiu skill, then I use his burst, then I get on Kazuha, use his skill, then I use his burst, then I use his skill again, then I get on Childe, use his skill to his burst, do massive damage to everybody, then I'm just beating all of them up, last guy dies, next spawn, beat up on the big guy, beat up on the other big guy, now I'm going towards the small guy, get a Riptide on him, then I get on Kazuha, use his skill, then I use his burst, then I use his skill, then I use Kokomi skill, then I use Xingqiu skill, get hit, then I use his burst, then I get on Childe, do some normals, use a skill, to his burst, do massive damage to everybody, beating up on the big guys, trying to run towards the middle, dodge a bit, beat up on the small guy, beat up on the big guy some more, then I get on Kazuha, use his skill, then I use his burst, then I use his skill, do massive damage to everybody, everyone dies, do some normals, then I get on Childe, do some normals, then I get on Xingqiu, use his skill to his burst, then I get on Childe, and just beating up the small guy, doing some charge attacks in the middle there, he's down, that last guy, just beating him up, that's it. So I use Ganyu skill, then I use Venti skill, then I use his burst, then I get on Ayato, use his burst, then I use his skill, just doing his attack, trying to keep everybody frozen, get as much damage as I can on them, get hit, then I use Ayaka skill, dash a bit, get behind them, use Ganyu skill, then I use her burst, then I use Venti skill, then I use Ayaka's burst, then I use her skill but get hit, use the charge attack, use Venti skill, then I use Ayato's skill, and then just beat him down and he's dead. Get the elemental burst card, use Xingqiu skill, use his burst, use Kazuha's skill, use his burst, then I use a skill, do some normals, use Childe's skill, do massive damage to all the Whopper Flowers, trying to disappear, wait for them to appear, and now I use his burst. Pretty much they all die, run towards the last three, do some Riptide to one, use Kazuha's skill, then I use his burst, use his skill, then I use Kokomi's skill, then I use Xingqiu skill, use his burst, then I get Childe, get hit, do some normals, and then I'm just stacking all of them, and that is it. Use Ganyu skill, to Venti skill, to Venti's burst, then I get on Ayato, use his burst, then I use Ayaka's skill, to her burst, then I use Ganyu skill, to her burst, then I get on Ayato, use his skill, just trying to get a damage on them, so that way they all change. Pretty much now they're changing. So I get on Venti, use his skill, to his burst. Then I get on Ayato, use his burst, get hit. Then I get on Venti, use his skill, get hit. Then I get on Ayato, one dies. Then I'm just attacking Fire Guy, start attacking the Fire Flower, so he takes massive damage. Fire Flower's down, one punch, he's dead. And we got one left, use Venti skill, do some normals, use Ayaka's skill. Then I use Ayaka's burst. Then I get on Morgana, use her skill to a charge shot. Then I do another charge shot, miss, one more charge shot, and that's it. Get the attack card, use Xingqiu skill to his burst. Use Kazuha skill. Then I use his burst. Then I use a skill. Use Kokomi skill. Get hit. Use Childe skill. Do some damage. Then I do his burst. Then I start beating up on the most health guy. Get on Kazuha, but I get hit. So now I use a skill. Try to go behind, but I get hit. So I use Kokomi, but I get hit. Do some normals. Then I use a skill. Use Xingqiu skill. Then I use Kazuha's skill. Then I use his burst. Then I use the skill. Use Kokomi's normals. Use Xingqiu's burst. Get hit. Get on Childe. Beat up the flower. One takes massive damage. Beat up on him really badly. Start beat up on the other guy. Go back to the one. That one dies. One left. And that's it. Use Ganyu skill. Then I get on Ayato. Use his skill. Just trying to keep him frozen a bit. Now I use his burst. Then I use Venti skill to his burst. Use Ganyu skill to her burst. some normals, use Ayaka skill, do some normals, use Venti skill, do some normals, use Ayaka's charge attack. Then I get on Venti, use this skill, use burst, do some normals, get on Ayaka, use her skill, then I use her burst, then I use Ganyu skill to her burst, then I use Ayato's burst, then I use his skill, then I get on Ayaka, use her skill, do a charge attack, do another charge attack, another charge attack, one more charge attack, and last one, that's it. That was Spyro Bliss 12. Feel free to check out the last attempt. Otherwise, talk to you guys later.